Love has to be reflected in our actions. Love, according to Hindu tradition, is bhakti. And action, as a result of this bhakti, is karma. When I love my mother, when I love my brother, when they're in trouble, should I say I love them, send a beautiful card and gifts? No. Should I send my mother to nursing homes? No. I better act. One who changed my diapers and slept on the different side of the bed, one who would not resist or cry away because you wetted the bed, she might sleep on the same side and give you the dry spot on the bed. But when she needs you today and you say, oh, I have to send her, what sort of a love are you claiming for your dear ones? Love has to be reflected in our actions. Love, according to Hindu tradition, is bhakti. And action, as a result of this bhakti, is karma. So we have bhakti yoga, means integration through love. It has to result in action. And when we act on something, you will gain a lot of knowledge about what you have acted upon. So you become enriched with the knowledge that when I love something and I do something about it, my knowledge increases manifold. I become aware of so many things in life which otherwise I would have missed only if I had claimed myself that I love, but there is no action, then you miss out on everything else. So love is not just for the sake of saying I love, love, love. That is not love. That is just consoling yourself that I am loving. Most important thing, when you love someone, you better act so that others' life flourishes with happiness, with peace, or at least no anxiety or no stress should remain with them. I may not contribute positively, but I should not add burden to their life. Still, I would not say this is love, because love is something more sublime than all these things. Would you say I sacrifice for my mother? No. Mothers, they don't use such words when they do things for their child. They don't say I sacrificed for you, my boy. Then why must I say I sacrifice something? My time, my job, my vacation, my wife, my children, in looking after you? So I think this is a burning question in day and age of today, where most elderly parents are sent out to nursing homes. It's the biggest tragedy. And we all, as humanity, going to pay a price for it. The worst thing that will happen is when all these elderly individuals, the generational knowledge that we have accumulated, rather they have accumulated, and when we stay away from them, your grandchildren will miss out on the transfer of generational knowledge. Not just the knowledge, but watch an old man and an old lady sitting together and talking in silence or communion. It's a magical thing. Love, the way they love, the way they speak without words, express themselves without any gestures. These are fundamental things, and the kind of knowledge transfer that our children will not have in the absence of grandparents, because they are spending time elsewhere and you are spending time elsewhere. So these bridges, I call, which connects humanity, one generation after another generation, this breaking of generational wisdom or breaking of wisdom bridges. In the absence of all these things, we will not be able to connect the wider gap each generation is creating today. And it is, unfortunately, is going to lead us towards disasters. Small things, as they say, a little butterfly flapping its wing in Amazonian jungles can create a storm in Canada. But this is not merely one butterfly flapping its wing. Every family is flapping their wings and keeping away their elderly parents. It has to be watched. I'm not here to soothe and console and argue with you that, oh, they will have their freedom in nursing homes. I dare you challenge today. Why don't you have freedom from others and lead a single life? You'll be happier, no? Why do you need a company of some romantic companion? It is because your desires, your greed, your passion is so badly motivated in modern day life that you ignore those who cared for you, who loved you, and most importantly, who brought you into this world. So we should never forget that love aspects. See. And once we start disrespecting this, we disrespect God, we disrespect the whole universe, and mind you, only hell is waiting.